The app that we developed for the software development practice assignment is a game called Steam Chain. The game works on modern Android devices and is playable through swiping motions as is fit for today's touchscreen smartphones.
The app starts up with the welcome screen. After touching the screen once, the game begins. A train with multiple carriages is on the screen and passengers will be generated at random positions. The object of the game is to keep collecting these lonely passengers, adding carriages to the train. You must keep adding passengers until you can no longer maneuver around the screen without colliding with your own carriages.
The app keeps a record of your score as you play. The high score function also serves to provide players with a sense of achievement when they beat their previous high score.
We worked together as a team for our app's development. Instead of appointing a Scrum Master, we each adopted minor roles to ensure group work was at a certain level of quality. Siobhan was the team's documentation controller. She was in charge of creating a lot of the official documentation and product backlogs and keeping these up to date. She also oversaw all documentation to guarantee cohesion between them.
Dave was our product tester. Using his Android device as a tool for testing our app, Dave oversaw the testing procedures and made sure the app was in a working state for debugging purposes. Dave himself handled a lot of the debugging, but he was assisted by all of us as we developed the app.
Cameron and Marek were responsible for primary development of the code and initialization of methods. They created the skeleton we built the app upon. Cameron and Marek met with Siobhan and I once the initial game logic was solidified, and we went from there.
However, despite these roles, we were all responsible for producing, testing and documenting Steam Chain's development. As team members, we kept each other on task and ensured that each part of the project was completed and that we were hitting many targets.
We plan to add a more helpful user interface that allows for greater options. We want to add in a quick how to play page and maybe some other functionality if we get the time. We originally hoped to create a co-op gameplay feature, but we are not sure if this is possible.
We learned a lot about working as a team and how developing a working application with 4 different minds can be challenging. It can be difficult when each person has a different way of working than the next. We also learned that greater documentation of goals established at meetings was needed.
Having Scrum meetings at the university and keeping tabs on each other's progress through Facebook chat really helped keep us up to date on the app's development. Sometimes the coordination of these regular meetings wasn't possible as timetables clashed, and sometimes team members were sick. We used the Facebook group chat to overcome and inform each other of these issues.
We hope to appeal to the youth by creating connectivity to the Facebooks. We want the app to post high score to social networking sites, but at this stage we are not sure how to do this.
Overall, we are happy with how the app is at this stage. It may not be as comprehensive as we originally planned, but to create a working Android app has been a real achievement.